For any of you wondering what's all done to my X3, I'm gonna go over that with you since I have all kinds of free time here, and it's conveniently at a height that isn't a big deal to show you now. We got CA Tech limit straps, CA upper and lower A arms with Keller ball joints. These are not the mega ball joints. I didn't know anything about Kellers. I just ordered them. So that's what I got. No issues out of them. A rip boot, which was my fault. But other than that, they've been great. Turn Eagle axles. I have orange ones and black ones. I bought them both used, both sets, so that's why. Got a Halo 30 in there. You can see it better on this side. That's been in there for over a year, and I'm not nice to it, and it handles really good. But you have to be realistic. Nothing is bomb-proof. You know, if you start hopping up and down and you don't let the throttle, something's got to break. I have a Super ATV dry shaft. I did break the U-joint in that before, and then when the U-joint broke, the yokes hit each other and exploded the yoke off the pinion of the diff. Didn't hurt the diff. CA Tech tie rods, stock steering rack with 3,000 miles on it, no brace, 35s, and System 3 wheels, which tires are changing very soon. CA Tech trailing arms and limit straps on the back. And I know the CA stuff is expensive compared to Super ATV, but you know, I've seen a lot of them have issues and cracks and breaks, and I personally bit the bullet, paid a little bit more, and very happy with my purchase. And the one trailing arm I did bend at King and Hammers, they replaced it, no issues at all. Just asked me what color powder coat I wanted again, and they actually upgraded me to the Gen 2s. So these are the Gen 2 trailing arms. There's a video comparing the old style, new style, but unless you're really into these trailing arms, you probably won't. Doesn't really matter anymore. These are the only ones they sell. Got a Warn 5,500-pound Axon winch in the back. Got a 4,500-pound factory winch in the front from Can-Am. Can-Am cooler in the back. All my lights are X-Brite, chase bar, rock lights, and front light bar. And then inside we got a B&M Hill Killer shifter. Just a kind of dealer factory upgraded stereo or optional stereo system in there. Does good for what I want. I'm not a crazy bass or any kind of thing guy. Aces Racing seats. Well, on the front we got the Evo Shocker exhaust with the factory muffler, because I like it to be quiet and like to be able to hear people in my cab that are with me. These X3s, they drone really bad at low speeds, which is what I ride, so that's why that's still like that. There you go, the Can-Am factory winch. We got the CA Tech bulkhead kit, gusset kit, whatever, frame stiffener, and that shock tower, and that's part of that limit strap system. A lot of stupid, Warn hooks, custom splice ropes, all that stuff is just personal preference. I built this thing in the mindset of I can go out here by myself and not have to worry about basically anything that happens. Everything is pretty much top of the line brands, for the most part top of the line products, and that way I can just go wherever I want when I want and not have to worry about anybody being around to recover me. That was the whole point of the two winches. Also, was a lot of times you can't winch forwards, so all my mud trucks and previous wheeling vehicles all had rear winches. So yeah, The only issues I have with it is I go through stators a lot if I use my light bar too much. I seem to be 1 in a million that has the issue. I don't know why. Can change a stator now in about 30 minutes, so it's not that big of a deal. It sounds worse than it is. The other issue was the power steering motor went out at like 1,000 miles. Supposedly they had an upgraded one for 2020, so that's what's in there now. The steering's very heavy, especially with the tires aired down to 4 psi or whatever. That's pretty much it though. This thing is just, it's got just under 3,200 miles on it, and it's been everywhere from Kentucky to California with very minimal issues. The only issues that actually caused me to stop riding were the stator and the power steering motor. I mean, electric power steering. But for those that have been wondering, if you guys like this in-depth kind of deal with this, I don't know. If you guys want to see more of the rigs and more details on them, give us a comment, man. We have quite a few people that ride all the time with us, Travis and Brad and whoever else tags along. And if you want a little in-depth on what we got going on with the rigs, Travis has a lot done to his RZR. He'd probably be there all day, just motor alone. Brad's, for the most part, a stock X3 with some A-arms and a halo in it. Other than that, it's pretty much stock. So let me know. Give me a comment, and you know, let's see if you guys want to do like an in-depth ride video or something. To be honest, this thing was completely stock with 35s and factory beadlocks for almost 2,000 miles. Smart lock and all. And I had no issues until I started hitting. When you have to start landing on power is when you're going to have to start upgrading. But if you can avoid landing on power and use more momentum to carry you over the spots where you would brake, throw some tires on there and you can go anywhere we go, really. These things are just upgraded to this point, so we can be harder on them, basically. And the smart locks were notoriously bad. The 2018 is my machine, and that diff lasted almost 2,000 miles. It was a great differential. And the pinion bearing got wiped out because the dry shaft was bent. But other than that, that differential was great. I put a brand new one in there, went 20 miles, and it broke. So they changed the material or something with those spider gears and made them weak. 22s, I've heard really good things from them. If I were to do this again, I wouldn't go Halo because it's so expensive. And I would actually, I'd buy another 2018 or 19 machine and put that 22 diff in it and upgrade the drive shaft and run the rest of it, leave it stock and put 35s on it. That's what I would do if I were to build another X3, but this one's not going anywhere until the frames. Well, I'm not going to get into that. The only thing bad about these is the thickness of the tubing is very thin, which RZRs have that issue too, but these are a little more known for it. There you go, guys. You don't need a $30,000-$40,000 invested machine to do things like this. If you're not afraid to scratch it or put gouges in the plastic, just put some 35s on there and go for it. You'll have plenty of fun. And get the first couple scratches over with. That way you can just really have fun with it. Trust me, I tried to keep this thing so nice, and it's just, it takes away from the fun. So just take your plastics off, buy used plastics, do whatever you gotta do. Just don't be afraid to scratch it, lay it on its side, have fun with it. But we'll see how this weekend goes. All right, thanks guys, bye.